So you think you know Texas. You've seen the movies, cowboys, tumbleweeds, and oil rigs at sunset, but that's just the Hollywood version. The real Texas is a mashup of high-tech Austin, sprawling Houston, ambitious Dallas, and yes, a bit of that wild West Texas landscape. Most Texans don't ride horses to work. They drive and they sit in traffic like everyone else. Cowboy hats? Sure, but you'll also see NASA scientists, surgeons, and hip-hop artists. Texas is a melting pot of cultures and American identities where tradition and modernity collide daily. It's less the good, the bad, and the ugly, and more everything everywhere all at once. So, let's shelve the stereotypes. The real Texas is endless highways, unpredictable weather, and a food scene that will ruin your diet. It's where y'all is sacred and high school football is a religion. This isn't Hollywood's Texas. It's where millions live, work, and wonder why their AC bill is higher than their car payment. Texas is a place of contradictions, and that's where the real story begins. Forget the movie set. This is the real Texas, and it's far more interesting. Ready to see what it's actually like? Let's dive in. Welcome to the real Lone Star State. And trust me, it's nothing like you've seen on screen. A typical Texas day starts early. The sun means business. The commute? Massive highways, always packed, no matter how many lanes they build. Texans work hard, whether it's oil in Houston or tech in Austin. But when the workday ends, it's time for a cold drink on a patio. Craft beer, sweet tea, or a margarita the size of your head. Weekends are sacred, especially Friday nights. High school football is a statewide obsession. Whole towns shut down, and even non-parents show up to cheer. Saturdays, college football, bigger stadiums, bigger stakes. Football isn't just a game, it's a community ritual. And then there's H-E-B, the beloved grocery store. It's more than a supermarket. It's a Texas institution. People miss it like family when they move away. H-E-B is where you get your brisket, Whataburger ketchup, and a sense of belonging. It's the thread connecting daily life for millions. In Texas, the grind is real. But so is the reward at the end of the day. Work hard, play hard, eat well. That's the Texas way. And don't forget to grab your groceries at H-E-B. It's not just shopping, it's a ritual. That's daily life in Texas. Big, bold, and uniquely its own. From 6-lane highways to six-packs on the patio, it's a rhythm you won't find anywhere else. And yes, you'll probably end up loving it. Just don't expect to beat the traffic. Ever. Every place has its quirks. Texas just has more of them. Take the homecoming mom. Not a flower, but a massive, ribbon-covered badge of honor, sometimes bigger than the person wearing it. It's a tradition that's as over-the-top as Texas itself. Then there's the language. Y'all is essential. Fixin' to means you're about to do something eventually. Directions? Forget street names. It's turn at the Buc-ee's. If you hit Whataburger, you've gone too far. Bluebell ice cream is practically sacred. When it disappeared, the state mourned. When it returned, it was headline news. It's more than dessert, it's a symbol of home. Geography is another inside joke. East Texas feels southern, West Texas is pure desert. The hill country is rolling and German influence, the valley is its own world, and North Texas is Dallas. Just ask them. Knowing these regions is like a secret handshake. Texas isn't one place, it's a patchwork of cultures and landscapes. These quirks aren't just trivia, they're the glue that holds Texas together. If you get the jokes, you're halfway to being a local. It's a state where traditions are big and the pride is even bigger. The little things, they're what make Texas, Texas. And if you don't understand, just ask. Texans love to explain. Just don't insult Bluebell, or forget to say y'all. That's how you blend in. The rest, you'll pick up along the way. Welcome to the inside track. Now you know the code, you're almost a Texan. Texas is a land of contradictions, amazing and infuriating, often at the same time. The cost of living used to be a huge draw, but in cities like Austin, prices are skyrocketing. Jobs are plentiful, but not all pay well, and property taxes are some of the highest in the country. Texans pride themselves on independence. Neighbors help neighbors, and self-reliance is a badge of honor. But that same spirit can backfire, like during the 2021 winter storm when the power grid failed. The desire for freedom sometimes means you're left to fend for yourself. It's a constant tug-of-war between liberty and responsibility. That's the Texas paradox, opportunity and challenge side by side. The best and worst of America all in one place. It's what makes Texas fascinating and sometimes maddening. You get the dream and the struggle, all in the same zip code. Here, you're trusted to be an adult for better or worse. It's a place where you can thrive or just survive. And that's the real Texas experience. Texas is always changing. Newcomers arrive, natives hold the line. Natives have deep roots, traditions, and a quiet confidence. Newcomers, drawn by jobs and opportunity, face a culture shock, slower in some ways, faster in others, and people are friendlier than you'd expect. Learning the local customs, like waving at other drivers or eating chicken fried steak for breakfast, is part of the initiation. Tension exists. Natives worry about losing their culture. Newcomers bring fresh ideas and energy. The best outcome? A fusion. Newcomers embrace Texas traditions. Natives adapt to change. The future of Texas is this blend new boots, old roots. It's not always easy, but it's what keeps Texas dynamic. Change is constant, but the spirit remains. Whether you're born here or just arrived, you shape what Texas becomes. That's the real Texas handshake. Welcome to the mix. Texas food is legendary. Barbecue is king, with brisket that melts in your mouth and lines that stretch for hours. But the real story is Tex-Mex cheesy enchiladas, sizzling fajitas, and queso that solves all problems. Every Texan has a favorite spot, and judging a place by its queso is totally normal. Texas is a global food hub. Houston's Vietnamese pho, Dallas's Korean BBQ, Indian curries, and Middle Eastern kebabs. You can eat around the world without leaving the state. Classics like chicken fried steak and kolaches are local staples, and Whataburger is more than fast food, it's a Texas icon. The food scene is a reflection of Texas itself, rooted in tradition but always evolving. It's comfort, culture, and community on a plate. Food here isn't just about eating, it's about belonging. Every meal tells a story, and every bite is a taste of Texas history. Whether you're a foodie or just hungry, Texas delivers. Come for the barbecue, stay for the global flavors. And don't forget the queso. In Texas, food is a celebration. Pull up a chair, you're always welcome at the table. In Texas, the weather is a wild card. 4 seasons in one day is just Tuesday. The heat is relentless. Air conditioning is survival, not luxury. You learn to celebrate parking in the shade and joke about baking cookies on your dashboard. But it's not just heat. Tornadoes, hurricanes, and freak ice storms keep everyone on their toes. The weather shapes Texans, resilient, prepared, and always ready for the unexpected. Small talk about the weather can last 20 minutes. It's that dramatic. You check the forecast, but never trust it. The only plan is to have no plan. Texas weather is humbling, sometimes terrifying, but always memorable. It's part of the state's DNA. Survive the weather, and you've earned your stripes. Texas is huge, so big, your sense of distance changes. A 3-hour drive? That's just a trip for barbecue or to visit family. Driving is a way of life. Everything is spread out, and you'll spend hours in your car. Socializing takes planning, sometimes snacks, too. In rural Texas, your nearest neighbor might be miles away, fostering independence and self-reliance. The vastness creates a unique identity. Texas feels like its own country. Driving from El Paso to Beaumont takes 12 hours. You could cross several states on the East Coast in that time. Texans often vacation within their own state. Beaches, hills, mountains, all in one place. The size shapes how people live, connect, and see themselves. It's a world unto itself with endless places to explore. The tyranny of distance is real, but so is the adventure. You'll never see it all, but you'll have stories to tell. In Texas, just down the road could mean a whole day's journey, and that's perfectly normal. The road never really ends here. That's the Texas way. So is Texas for you? It's not simple, and it's not for everyone. If you hate driving, heat, or crave constant government help, maybe look elsewhere. But if you want opportunity, diversity, and a place still being built, Texas delivers. You get low income taxes, but high property taxes, wide open spaces, but soul-crushing traffic. It's a state of paradoxes, independent, ambitious, and always changing. The only way to know is to experience it. Drive the highways, eat the food, talk to the people. See if the spirit of Texas speaks to you. It's not just a place. It's a state of mind. Bold, brash, and unapologetic. If you're up for the adventure, grab your boots. Just make sure they're comfortable. There's a lot of ground to cover. Welcome to Texas.